All right. All right. Let's just get this over with today. Hello, everybody. We're doing today. I'm doing my hand journey. It seemed like you guys tied up with shotguns and what do you call it, brass knuckles in my poll. So I'll just pick one of the two, and I went with brass knuckles because I think that'll be easier and quicker to produce, since I was kind of behind schedule. So I'll just go with that for now. So I'll pick one of these four. We're just doing four. But if I get a lot done then in time, then I'll do more stuff. This song is a little weird, I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, let's get something a little bit more easier. So hard to see things on sideways. I don't know if that's weird for you guys, if you can see things well on sideways. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. It does mean a lot. Guys, just to let you know, I've just started, so if you want to jump to Twitch or YouTube, that can be even better, because if you go over there, you can help support the stream or help support YouTube. I do tutorials on art and drawing and anatomy. I try my best to present something good for you guys as good value on YouTube. I am soon to be constructing a course soon that's coming out soon, but it's going to take us some time for me to get it all out. But I do have a March Madness thing going on that I want to test out. So if you guys want to be part of that, you can subscribe to the YouTube. Hey Tota, I see you. Sorry about that. The phone's sideways, so I have to kind of like break my neck just to see. So I think I only put it sideways like this because I think it'll be easier for you guys to see. Alright, good stuff. So hope you don't mind. I don't know if it's easier for you guys, to be honest. You guys gotta kind of tell me if it is. So let me see. The fingers are like this. And I do tutorials and all that great stuff, so if you guys want to check that out, you can on YouTube. Wish I can, hold on. Maybe it'll be easier for me if I had, hold on. So I don't have to break my neck. Ooh, he's playing Halloween. This is Halloween from Halloween Town. Kinda lit. Just to let you guys know, if you guys go over to the Twitch, at least you get some music that's playing. Oops. Okay, great so far. I'll be right back. Okay, sure. Alright. Now I'm gonna try to get this work well. This is gonna be a bit of a challenge for me because for some reason this angle always gets me. Okay. This, and then we go like this. And on Twitch, there's music playing, and also for YouTube. So if you want to try that out, hey, 4K Ronin, what's going on, bro? This. This hand looks so weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I'll start over. Now we're gonna look closely at this. I'm looking at it weird, so it's going like this, right? And then like this. So we're gonna do the same thing, like this, like this. All right. So we know 1, 2. See how big that gap is? 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to pull this down. Here, 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 and here. I wonder if I somehow make like some. Hey, Death Forest, I'm doing well. Just trying to understand the mechanics of this particular weapon that you guys voted on. This, like this. It's kind of weird. It's a weird thing. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay. Like this. This. This is so weird because like the placing of these hands for me is kind of weird. Let me fix that. Oh, there we go. I think I made it a little easier to see. I feel like it's a little bit too blurry. Trying to make this make sense. I think I'll be practice this type of thing. I'm doing well, Death Force. I hope you're doing well as well. What have you been up to, man? I hope you're doing awesome. I don't know if you heard me or not. Okay. That. That. This. Oh, I see. Okay, so okay. So based on what I'm seeing here, it's all about how I have these curved. It's all about the form here. So to fix this, I need to look closely at the angle. That, like that, right? And then like this. Okay. Now it's making sense as I'm going. At first I was not really sure what I was doing at first when I was making these brass knuckles, but it's making sense as I'm going. Okay. Hey, everybody, I gave you waves over there. Thank you for coming in, guys. Oops. Oh, I just realized what song this was. That's playing. Are they really playing Reveal from Tokyo Ghoul? Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even notice it till like the last second. So weird. Not bad. Okay, like that. Thank you so much for the hearts. It means a lot. I'm over here practicing, so if you have any questions, you guys can leave a question if you like. If there's something you guys want to know, I send my hearts and love to all of you. Thank you for being so supportive and nice to me, you guys. Wave to you, bro. To you, Nico. I wave to you. Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, I can. Okay, I don't want to. Let me see what I can do. That. Let's try this again. Okay, it just gives me a bit more room so I can see your guys' comments. No, no. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to miss you guys' waves or anything, so I just want to make sure I can see it. I understand that drawings are hard and took a toll on me because the drawing pens needs battery, so it took me a week to get some. I didn't draw for a week and my body anatomy got worse, and especially my hands too. I know you got it's a constant whipping of the mind, in all honesty. Hold on one second. Chrissy? Chrissy? Come. I know it's a constant whipping of like getting your brain to. Yeah, it's a weird thing because I think I used this analogy once. I want. Can you plug that
The white thing
into either there or the Xbox, please? Because I want to plug this in because I can't read it like this with my neck getting like destroyed. Make sure you're not plugging out the.
Yeah, I plugged out the camera. Okay. And you want something for this?
Plug this in, yeah. I want to make sure I can read it so I can read people's responses. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I just want to make sure I can read your comments. It was really hard to see, and my neck will be breaking trying to look what you guys say. Yeah, but I understand where you're coming from, Death Force. Like, it's a weird thing when you stop drawing for like a good week and getting back into it. For some reason, it feels like years, and then when you start drawing again, you get like rusty. It's a weird thing. Like, it's a weird. It's like it's equivalent like coming back from vacation, right? And then when you come back from vacation and you get back to work, it's hard to adjust back to work because you were so used to being on vacation. If that makes sense. Let me see here. Let me see if I can make this work. I'll erase this, right? And then I don't really like these haunting, like, hold on. Guys, just let me know, is the music going through for you guys by any chance? A little better. I like hearing that instead of that old haunting stuff. It's cool, but I just can't take it. There's just too much haunting stuff. Alright. Hello, everybody who's coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. Oops, where did my chat go? There you go. Not really. Okay, let me see what you guys said. Okay. Oh, Knuckle Dusters. Always a favorite character if they have these or gauntlets to fight with. I always thought Brass Knuckles was always pretty cool. I always thought that was extremely painful to get punched by. Like, it's Brass Knuckles, but like I never see a lot of like characters in like an anime and stuff use it a lot. Not a lot though, in my opinion. Maybe because they avoid making like weapons like this in most animes because they have to draw hands. Just to avoid drawing hands because I know that's probably like time consuming in some form. But like if you're a veteran artist, I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be a big deal. But I can understand why people would have like a hard time. Wait. Left, come back. Hold on guys, give me 1 second. Delete. Wow, this phone really just wants to test my patience today. Alright, let me see. Music? No, not really. Okay, let me see. Let me fix that. There we go. You guys should be able to hear it now. Hopefully. You guys can hear it. I'm hoping. Please let me know if you can. So I always forget to either turn it on or I don't turn it on properly. The more I try and make this like more rounder, the more it looks robotic. That's the problem, I think. That's probably getting to me most. Let me see. Tell me if you guys can hear the music now, please. It really does mean a lot if you can. Let me see, and then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna try and make these make sense somehow. Now we gotta make this as real as possible. Hmm. Wow, that is so weird. Why is it joined? Okay. That is so weird. Anyway, I'll figure that out later. I guess I'll just leave it be. Okay, like this. And make it like this. I think I got it pretty well here. No music yet. Okay. Maybe it's too low. Drop a little higher. And hopefully it's going through the what do you call it? Hope it's not too low. That's high up. Okay. We got that. Now we got the check. Okay, we gotta check if that is so weird. Why don't it let me like see what you guys are saying? That's the weirdest thing in the world. No music yet? Gotta put this back on. Properties. My god, I just realized I haven't drawn in a month, only a doodle yesterday. Ooh. It's not usually a good thing, bro. But then again, you know, you're probably just busy with stuff, you know? When you got stuff you have to take care of, it's usually a big pain, but it's usually for the best. Like most biggest pain, if you ask me. Okay, you're good with the music's on. Okay, is it too loud though? I don't want to make it too loud to the point that you guys can't hear me. Okay, this finger's a bit crooked. Okay, the finger is looking more like a hand, which is good. But I think there's some problems that needs to be rectified. So first thing, okay, so I want to make sure this hand looks at least decent in that form. Okay. Yeah, it's just mixed right. Good. That's good. That's good to hear. Thank you for that, Karma. Thank you so much, man. Oh, I was kind of worried about that because I thought it was like too much. Hey, hey, Mikuri Games. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm not reading you guys' names because like it's sideways, so it's gonna break my neck. Ooh, all right. Let me see. I don't know. It's for me. I don't know. I don't think that was meant for the other channel. Okay. Let me see. Like that. Put it like this. And then like this. Okay. And I think I should somehow bring this fist. This is so weird. This is a weird angle. Okay, so how is everyone's day going? The music's good. Thank you. Glad that the music's good. And my day's going pretty well. Could have been better, but it's okay. Nothing bad. Just one of those days. Probably can hear it in the tone of my voice, probably. But like, it's a pretty okay day. Nothing bad. Just a little behind in schedule, if anything. guys. Oh, you don't even see the pinky all that much. Alright. And let me see if I have to check here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Here, and then pull it up. So it has that, because remember, I don't think the fists, the knuckles should be like all the same length in that sense. It should be a little bit like one's a little shorter than the other. There we go. I think we're getting pretty close to what this looks like. It's kind of like hard to see most stuff, but we can make everything work. That's good to hear. Yep. Everything's pretty good for now. So hopefully it just keeps that way for a long, long time. Now, guys, those of you who are coming in from Instagram and watching, I just want to let you know, if you want to learn anything like tutorials and stuff like that, I do have a YouTube channel, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. I have to keep hammering this in because if I don't say anything, people won't know. I know it's kind of getting annoying for those of you who are regulars, but like I have to. It's the only way I can kind of like help myself. Hey, Dome, what's going on, hun? Pretty much, I have tutorials if you guys want to check that out. A lot of good stuff. And I am constructing a course soon. I have to find like the right time to construct most of it and stuff to make it very like professional at least, or even if it's not like too professional, at least something worth of value. So instead of like the crash courses I have on YouTube, it's something a lot more valuable in that sense. I'm here. I got you. I got you, Dome. I got you, hon. How's your day? Home. Home. Dome. I said Dome. I've never heard this song before. Is this Animal Crossing? I don't think so. I feel like I heard this song somewhere, bro. Okay. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm fine. I do a drawing and I post it. Okay, that's cool. I'll check it out as soon as the stream's over. I promise. I'll check out your stuff and leave a comment. I promise.
Knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin.
But what about you guys? What are you guys up to? What is going on with y'all? Anything good? Anything fun?
He needs to get started hiring right away.
I just realized why this looks kind of off.
And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, like that. I think that was the problem.
And begin your journey of owning a business. Become part of the Mosquito Squad and join a network of people just like you. You'll enjoy the perfect work-life balance and run your own business on your own schedule with one of our award-winning low-cost franchises. Everything you need is provided to get started in this rapidly growing industry. Plus, you can set your own schedule and work around any other commitments you may have. Own a Mosquito Squad today. Visit ownthesquad.net or click the banner to get started now.
That a little more easier to read that, I think. The more I keep doing, the more I keep adjusting, it gets a bit better, but I notice that it keeps getting much worse at the same time. It's kind of crazy. Let me see.
Grilled with chips and
That
nacho
is
cheese
cute.
sauce.
Nah, you
Aw.
gotta vibe with cinnamon twist
Aw,
and a
thank you.
Baja Blast. Be like you.
Thank
with
you so
Taco
much,
Bell's
Dome.
$5
So what
built-in
you up to,
cravings
Dome?
box, exclusively online or with the
What
Taco
is
Bell
your
app.
plans
Must
for
make
today,
selections
hon?
from predetermined menu items at limited participating U.S. locations for a limited time online or in the Taco Bell app only. Contact store for prices and participation which vary. Drinks exclude freezes. Tax extra.
It's now we have to make like this, so we can make it look like it has some edge, like that. It's gonna be a little bit hard to see because it's in Sketch, but please bear with me. I try to make it as anatomically correct as possible, so it'll be easy to read, but sometimes when you don't do like the correct measurements, you're gonna fall into this situation where you're always adjusting, which I kind of put myself in. Oh, sadly enough. But I will make it work. I will prevail. I will not give up. Well, practicing painting skin. Really? Are you having any trouble over there, or are you just... Is there something you're not getting when it comes to painting skin? Me, I'm just doing my thing with my, drawing hands. I'm trying my best to get my hands down. Still on this journey. This 30-day journey. And it's kicking my bum. It's definitely kicking my bum. Oh, that's why it looks weird. I was supposed to make it look... Okay, I get it now. There we go. A little bit more knuckles there. Okay, that's why it looks a little bit weird. Okay, I kind of figured it out a little bit in that sense. I think you guys might know what I'm talking about. It looks a little bit more knuckly. Not that great, but close, I guess, in a sketch. Based on how I drew it. It's not perfect, but we'll see. Yeah, so I think the thing I learned most when it came to coloring skin was probably the color red is going to be your best friend. Because if you're dealing with characters who are like more in the more peach area, you're going to be using red a lot for like blushes and stuff. Like where the legs are, where the blood is coming through, where you want the blood to actually like shine in, especially in warm areas of the skin. For more like darker skin characters, it's a bit harder because you want them to... they're not like if you're drawing like either black characters in any way or shape, you have to make sure that you're getting your colors correct, because you can make a black character look too like, I don't know, dark, or like you can get the colors look kind of weird. And I recommend, if you're going to get into color, if you're having trouble with color, if not, then you don't have to listen to this piece of advice, but I suggest jumping to grayscale first so you can learn values. But if you understand values, then you're pretty much golden from that point. Like everything else from that point is just like either a gimmick trick or something you can use, or just a blending mode from that point. Like once you practice like your values, coloring and blending won't be all that big of a deal. I don't think so. And I know something that most digital artists don't really mention when it comes to blending. I may have to mention this in a future video, but I noticed that they don't really mention the method of how to blend correctly. Like they say what kind of colors you should use when you're blending colors, like midtones and all that stuff, but they never mentioned that you have to keep that natural look based on what do you call it? Yeah, where is the music? That's weird.
Show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.
Hold on. I don't know, that was weird. I noticed that they don't really mention a lot of the method of clicking the button that's on your stylus to like blend in a certain way. Like you have to blend the colors by clicking the button sometimes, so you can keep things like not consistent, but keep things kind of like interesting when it comes to ooh, keeping things kind of in a variation of colors. Like when you're using like one type of color, you're trying to blend shadows and stuff. You're supposed to like press the button, not a lot, but when you feel like it's best to use it. But they don't really mention that a lot. I noticed that. So you'll see them be doing it too, but they never really mentioned about blending all that much. If anything. I think I got the knuckles here wrong, in a sense. So, hey! Hey, Sam! What's going on, Sam? Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Thank you! Trying my best here. Just to let you guys know, once again, I have tutorials on YouTube if you want to learn anything from me when it comes to drawing or anything with coloring. I'm constructing a course soon, so I have to keep bringing this up. I'm sorry, guys who are like regulars who comes to my stuff, but like, I'm constructing a course, so you may see slower videos from me on YouTube because usually I just make the craft courses that's up there. They're kind of quick and to the point, but I'm making a craft course. So if you guys want to be part of the live stream, the March Madness live stream at the end of the month, you have to subscribe to YouTube and send me a message and DM on YouTube to let me know if you want to be part of that. If you do, because since I don't have like a email mailing list, which that costs money, I'm trying to save money on that. So what you guys can do is go to YouTube, subscribe, and send me a DM on YouTube, which you can do that, and say I want to be part of the March Madness live stream. So what we're gonna do is that if you have a burning question or you're having trouble in the art situation where you don't know how to blend, or you have some anatomy issues, or whatever it case may be, I'll sit there and I will give you my opinion and my advice on it. This is more like a testing thing before I start monetizing this, so I just want to see if you guys are willing to, if it's something you guys want to be a part of. So just send me a DM and you guys can get the free link. Well, get the link from me when the week or when the day comes. It'll be an exclusive link so you guys can join it if you want to. I'm trying to get a certain amount of people to actually like think, because if I'm just giving it to one person, that's not going to be all that valuable. Might as well just come to the live streams that I do now. So there's that. So if you guys want to be part of it, I need a certain amount of people who wants to be in it. So if you guys want, if you're already a subscriber, then that's great. Just send me a DM. But if you're new, you can subscribe and then send me a DM on YouTube and just let me know. So we'll do like a Zoom call, like a live streaming like Zoom call, so you guys can sit and ask whatever questions, or I can help critique your stuff if you need some help there, and character design or whatever it may be. I think we're pretty close on this. I think I got it pretty close on what we wanted. I think a little bit of it needs a little bit more work. I think it needs a little more shaving down in some areas of the hand, like right here. Maybe we can fix that. But thank you for coming in, Sam. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I think. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I'm also live streaming from here from Instagram and also YouTube and Instagram and Twitch as well. My bad. Can't talk to. So if you guys want to hear music that's playing in the background, you can go over there. have fun and listen and talk to others that's there, because I can see your comments here if you guys come over here. So I will see where platform you're from, either from YouTube or from Twitch. So if you want to talk to me over there, you can follow and subscribe, whether on YouTube or on Twitch, and I'll still see your comments and all that great stuff. So thank you. I will be highly appreciated if you go there. But today, just to let those of you who are coming in, we are on the hand journey. I'm doing my 30-day hand journey thing. So I'm trying to learn how to draw hands better so I can implement them more into my works. So to be a concept artist for video game companies and, you know, animation and stuff like that. So trying to get good at my anatomy. So I'm on my 14th day on drawing hands. I'm putting too much emphasis on this drawing because it's supposed to be just a sketch, but I'm going too far in, to be honest. So I should stop now. So I'm going to move on to the next one in 2 seconds. So I want to just put some finishing touches and then we're out. Then we are out of here and then we move on to the next one. I want to give a little bit more depth to this. So always remember, when you're drawing something that wants to come at you, make sure the thing that you're coming at you is bigger than what's behind it. So like, if you want to show like a punch, you gotta make the punch look a little bit more distorted in a sense. But you gotta make sure that the anatomy makes sense. You can't just make it look all weird like you're Luffy from One Piece. You don't want that. Unless that's what you're going for, then go for that. Fine. But I'm just saying. Okay. Alright, so I think we're where what we need to be on this. But thank you guys for coming in, those of you who are just coming in. I do appreciate it a lot. Okay. So that's 1, that's 2. Make this a little bit more easier to read this. So I'll put it like this. I think the fingers here, I think this particular finger right here is too wide. So what we're gonna do is probably shorten it. I don't know how well I can do this, but we'll see. If I can't, then I'll just leave it be and I'll fix it later. After the stream, maybe I can. Okay, so I'm going to pull this over here. A little bit there. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do here is pull this a little bit more. That. So it feels more tighter. Now, the pinky here is a little bit too elongated in a sense. So we're going to give it more depth with this knuckle point poking out like this. So we can see the depth from here. Because that will make all the difference. It'll look more more like out there, if that makes sense. I do appreciate every last one of you coming in here. Thank you guys for coming in. I do appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a question at the bottom over there in the corner. It's, I think, right here. If I'm pointing at it right, I think it's right about here. The question mark right here. I'm not totally sure. Okay, so... Okay, so... I think the brass knuckles is a bit too, I think that's it. I think the brass knuckles is a bit too slanted in a sense, but since we're eyeballing this and not measuring all that well, it's gonna have some problems. And that's expected, in most cases. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's methods on making this a lot more, there's methods on making this look more, accurate with the brass knuckles. So it can come off a lot more, authentic than it looking kind of janky. That's fine. Because the point of this is learning how to draw the hand, items. You can always try to make things more accurate later, but it's all about getting the general concept of something, like the gesture of something, or a case may be. Okay. I think the fingers here needs to be pulled up a little bit. Always know that when you're doing what you're doing, like when you're doing your artwork, make sure that you can spot your problems or spot your issues, because that shows improvement in itself as well. So always be aware of that. Look for any inconsistencies or anything that seems not right, and just because you didn't get it right doesn't mean you're a bad artist. It just means you're improving as an artist when you spot issues with your work. Hey Bryant, what's going on, man? I think right here is a little bit too straight. I'm gonna make it more like that. Okay.
Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin.
And then
Leon speaking.
Like at Leon's Plumbing.
Sorry, quick as we can get there is next Friday.
To stay out of hot water, he needs to get started
let me
hiring
pull up
right away.
this
I need it.
finger here, and then we
Indeed
will
you
stop
do.
and we'll move on
And
to the
moment
next
you
one.
sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database.
I think we
Visit
kind of hit
Indeed.com/credit and
the
get a
mark here
$75 credit for your first
pretty
sponsored
well.
job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh, good stuff. I think we did a pretty good job.
My local coffee shop is my Penn State World Campus classroom, giving me the full Penn State experience online. It's home to thousands of students working together with faculty to advance our careers, change our careers, or finally earn our degree. My classroom is just like every Penn State classroom because it is getting me to where I want to be. Click on the ad or visit worldcampus.psu.edu
There we go.
to learn more.
I can tell that the brass knuckles squares are a little bit inconsistent here.
This is what it sounds like on the top of a 12,000-foot mountain.
What's the matter?
This is what it sounds like with a couple of
Wait,
friends
what?
and a bottle of 10-cup whiskey.
That's good.
And this is the
At least
sound
you know
of
you
the
can
next
heal
best
him.
thing to being here.
That's the best thing, because if you couldn't know how to heal the fish,
Tin
you'll
Cup is a classic
it'll be
American
worrisome.
whiskey, cut to proof with
Also,
Rocky
I'm
Mountain
doing
water.
this week is
If you
actually all
can't
about
bring
fish
yourself to the
anatomy,
mountain,
so
bring the mountain to you.
Really?
use it to
Tin
my
Cup
advantage.
Mountain Whiskey.
Really?
Copyright 2020 Tin Cup Whiskey, Denver, Colorado. Please drink Tin Cup American
Sweet.
whiskey responsibly.
fish anatomy, huh?
I didn't know their heart is right next to their heel. Right. Tiny.
Very tiny.
Very tinier than their brain. And their brain is the second biggest thing.
Second biggest?
Not biggest, like take a pea.
Mm-hmm.
Take a pea that's the size of their brain. Take half a pea that's the size of their heart.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Mainly for goldfish.
Mainly for this, and then like that. Okay.
Are you seeing what's up here?
Yeah, but it's sideways, so
No, there's something else. Wait. Unless that's old.
what do
No,
I do?
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Oh wait, I just realized. Oh snap! I'm so sorry. Hold on. Go. See, this is why I don't like putting the phone sideways, because what happens is that it makes it difficult for me to read what you guys want to say, or even when you wave to me. I keep pressing the button that he's making me open something I shouldn't. That's why I try to avoid doing the sideways thing, but I think you guys probably like that more than actually doing me putting it in a certain other angle. Alright, I'm gonna stop it from here. I'm gonna I'm gonna go on to the next one. I got way too carried away with this one. I didn't even mean to do that. Alright, to the next one. So I think these two, I think this, I got through to you guys what this is supposed to look like and all that good stuff. So move that away. On to the next one. Maybe not this one. We'll go to, something a little bit more active. Maybe, like mainly most of these hands are gonna be closed, but I know there's one that's with the, yeah, that one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, I think this one's good, pretty good, right? Hi. Hey, Awaken, what's going on, bro? I see you, bro. You know, I got your message. I did respond back to you on your message, just to let you know. So, to make sure that we get this right, because these type of angles always throws me off, you have to make sense that whatever you're doing can translate this. See that? That's what we want. We want this. Oh, I just realized that's the Marvel song. We want this. We can make that look like that, then we pretty much got most of the hand from that. So I'm going to this again, that, right, and then like that, like this. They're playing the Sonic song, amazing. Okay, so hey, Keed, well, I started drawing recently, but I feel like I don't get better even when I practice a lot. See, that's where your brain is messing with you. That's exactly what your brain wants to do, because, see, our brains are made to protect as much as possible, even if it's unreasonable, I guess. So, in a way, your brain, like, okay, when your body or your brain is getting is encountering something difficult more than you would want to deal with, it looks for ways to tell you that you shouldn't engage, or it looks for reasons why you shouldn't engage, or it looks for ways to tell you to escape from the problem that's causing you harm or uncomfortable on an uncomfortable level. So like when you're learning how to draw something that you're not used to, you're more likely, like the more you draw something that you're not used to drawing, you're more likely you want to draw something you can, so you can feel good about yourself. And that's your brain tricking you, saying that you can't do it because it seems difficult, right? So when you're saying, like, when you're doing practice and you feel like you're not getting anywhere, that's just your brain trying to mess with you, saying like, yeah, we're trying to get better, but you know, this feels uncomfortable, so I don't think we're making any progress. It's looking for reasons for you just to, like, not give up, because like, it doesn't want to make you feel bad, it just wants to protect from the issue that's happening. And it doesn't have to be anything too traumatizing, like you're being attacked. It's just that uncomfortable feeling of, you know, I don't want to deal with this type of thing. It's like an argument, or hearing your parents argue, or hearing your friends argue over something stupid. So you try to either change the subject with your friends or your loved one, depending if it's your family member or some type of lover you have, or even your parents. It doesn't matter. Like, you just want it to stop, so you do anything in your power to, like, just make it stop, you know? So you try to change the subject, or walk away from it, or try to avoid it as much as possible. Or like a touchy subject, or a current touchy subject that currently happened, but you know, you can't just leave it alone, but it's like there's an elephant in the room that makes things awkward and strange. So your brain's making you feel uncomfortable, or it's that cringe factor, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So don't think because you're practicing you're not going to get better. You are going to get better, because always remember this. For every circle you make here, like, say this is your first circle. for every let's just say 200 circles, it won't look the same as the first one. Your 200th circle will never look the same as your first circle. Especially if you're trying to get better. If you suck at making circles, most likely your circle's gonna look like this. Especially on the first try. But if after a while practicing, your circle may not look as perfect, but your circle will be a lot more smoother looking than before. It's not gonna have a big bump like this one. It's not gonna have a big bump like this one. But it's gonna be a lot smoother like this one. But it won't be as close as perfect as this one. So everyone's different. So just because you think you're not getting better, it's just your brain playing tricks on you. You will get better. You will get good at what you're doing. It doesn't even have to be art. It could be anything from a math equation to, I don't know, you doing a formula or like a science project, or after a repetition, you will get used to it. It's like, I'm pretty sure if you ever had trouble in school in something, whether you're reading something or you're getting math, like I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure when you first started, not every kid got their reading skills as fast as others do. So everyone has difficulty in reading. Not everyone, but I'm pretty sure everyone had some difficulty in reading in some form, whether it be spelling something, whether it be reading and pronouncing something, or just reading in general. But after a while of repetition and going to school, or whatever the case may be, because school is mainly practicing the things that you need in life, which I don't think they teach a lot of things in life that they should, but that's just my opinion, but I'm pretty sure everyone can agree with me on that one. But especially for life, they make you like learn things that seems quite irrelevant. But you know, but the point, this finger is looking all fecked up. But then again, the point is, don't think you're not getting better. You will get better. You have to learn how to talk eventually, or type by like repetition of your parents or your teacher teaching you how to speak or how to read or how to pronounce things. So never think you're not getting good. Always think you're always put it this way, you're valuable. You know you can do it. You can do it, because there's no reason that you shouldn't do it. And you're valued. Always know that. And that's to you, Awaken. And that's to everyone else that's listening to what I'm saying. You are valued. You are cared for. You are special. You can do it. Don't let your mom, don't let your dad, don't let your lover, don't let your friends, don't let your preacher, and don't let anyone tell you anything different. If you really want something, just do it. That's only if you want it. Don't do it because people say you should do it. Because you're just gonna be miserable and want to probably off yourself. And you don't want that. So, from me to you, Awaken, and others who are listening to what I'm saying, don't let anyone tell you can't do something, because you can. I believe in you. You can do it. Just the fact that you even said what you said in the comments, or you sent me that message a few days ago, proves that you want to get better. People who usually want to get better usually will get better. But people who give up usually won't get anywhere. I suggest never give up. There's no reason to give up, even if it's difficult. And even if you have to give up, or some circumstance that's forcing you to do it, at least you can say, at least I tried, than giving up easily and not putting the effort into it, you know? So, it's that. Because I suck at drawing hands, but I'm here practicing. I don't think I'm getting better, but then again, just because I think it doesn't mean I'm not. Anyone can do anything if you try and put your mind to it. So I can hope you can take my words if you're listening, Awaken, and hope that helps you in any way. And besides, what are you trying, like, I don't know if you're still there, but like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish with your art? Like, what kind of stuff you're trying to draw in the first place? If you don't mind me asking, that is. If you don't want to share it, then that's perfectly fine. You're fine. You don't have to. But I'm just saying. This finger looks okay. I think the problem is that, oh, I think I made it too slim. Yeah, I made it too slim. Where's that song from? What song is that? Oh, it's Pokemon. I was like, wait, that's the Pokemon song. I wasn't too sure what that was. Holy moly. Okay. Okay. That's kind of cool. I couldn't even figure out what it was. Like, I was like, I heard that somewhere, but I'm like, I wasn't too sure what it was. I think the hardest thing about drawing this particular angle is that it's showing like the fingers are bending. So I think I have to show some inkling that it's bending. But what makes this hard is, I think this is gonna be hard. Okay, let me see. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. I'm not gonna try to just avoid it because it's hard. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's because of the nails. The nails shit. Okay. Okay, I know what it is. It's not. Okay, let me see if my theory's right. There we go. It's the nails. It indicates where if it's bending or not. Okay, by showing little to no nails. First thing that I learned was basic shapes, but when it comes to draw hands, all my attempts are trash. That's fine. Look, listen. I think they say the most hardest anatomy to get right is fingers, because fingers are the most complex things to draw other than the organs. My English sucks, so be careful. I got you, bro. But I'm saying to you, like, don't let that throw you off, because all that is just, it's just that your experience with whatever you're trying to draw, which is like hands, like I said, shouldn't be the reason. Well, I can't make his hand broke. I don't know. Right? Like, hands are, like, I think the most common problematic thing to draw in art when it comes to the human anatomy, because it's such a complex thing to draw, because you can do a lot with the hands just alone, especially if you are really good at anatomy and placement. If you're good at it, you can make your hands look interesting, and that could be, like, drawing hands could be like a art in itself. You don't need the whole human body. Just drawing fingers and hands and have them interlock with each other is, in my opinion, pretty impressive. Not only that, because I don't draw hands well, but the fact that that it's just a hard body part to get around and make sure it's accurate, because when it's not accurate looking, you can tell, your brain will tell you. Like it doesn't walk, like, if you can draw a hand that doesn't walk down the uncanny valley, then you pretty much won at drawing. So now, you said you were practicing shapes, so are you practicing your shapes Oops. Oops, did that wrong. Are you practicing your shapes and your forms? Because that's important when drawing hands. If you're drawing like cartoon hands, then I don't think forms are that important. Especially if they're extremely 2D, and if your art style is a certain way that, let's just use, I don't know if you know this show called Dexter's Lab. You don't need to know like 3D hand drawing to draw like Dexter's hands and stuff from Dexter's Lab, if you know what that is. Or like, I guess Powerpuff Girls, if you know what that is too. Or like, what's a good one? Like anything 2D, in most cases don't need a lot of 3D assistance, depending on what you're trying to do with that show or what you're trying to do with the particular character or movement. But in most cases, they're always on a sideways angle. I can use like Danny Phantom, for example. There's not really like 3D usage of the hands unless it's really needed or something. But if you're trying to draw like hands like I'm trying to do, then ellipses and 3D form is really important. It's very important to learn these things. Especially if you like gory stuff. Like if you're good at drawing. Oh, I put these knuckles way, like I see why this looks weird. Because the knuckles are way too far up on. Let me see if I can fix this. We can pull this down a little bit. Okay. Okay. The hand looks kind of weird still. Yeah, the hand looks weird. Something doesn't seem right about it. Maybe there's too much spacing. That's probably it. Maybe. Okay. And these knuckles needs to be. Oh, I think I know because they look too flat. Something about the hands look weird. I think it's the spacing. They're just too, like, weird. Like, they need a, something about them don't seem right. I think they're too elongated. Ugh. Let's see if I can. Oh, okay, okay. I think I can, like, put it down like this.
What's up, Jippy? What's up, Jippy? From the walls
Okay.
to I'm out.
Like this. I don't know, it's so weird. This is a weird one. This is a weird angle. A little more closer to the knuckles, yeah, like there. And now we have to make sense out of this by It's erasing this. I know you guys can't. I'll make it blue so you guys can probably see it better. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll make it blue. So it'll be easier probably to see. I just practice about 3 hours every day, but to be honest, it becomes annoying because I don't see any improvement. Well, in my opinion, I don't think you should just focus on if you're see, practice is just part of the whole thing, right? See, other than practice, there's something I don't really mention a lot to my viewers. It's all about knowledge as well. Because with practice will come with experience. Experience comes with knowledge in some form. Our experience is some form of knowledge. So if anything, instead of trying to figure out if you're improving, what you should figure out is, do I understand what I'm drawing? Does that make sense? Like, instead of worrying if I'm good at playing Apex Legends, maybe I should, oh no, let's not say Apex Legends. Let's just say, for me to good at Dragon Ball FighterZ, the video game, the fighting game, instead of worrying about how many people I'm defeating, worry about how can I what things am I failing at that I can focus on, and what knowledge can I bring from that failure into success. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So like, let's just say, for instance, you're not really good at, let's just say, blocking, right? Instead of worrying about how many kills you got in the game, worry about next time when I fight the next person, I'm going to make it my mission to like not constantly block, but make sure blocking is more prevalent in my fighting style. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you, I hope that makes sense. And then what can I gain from that experience? Like, how many times did I lose with constant blocking compared to when I wasn't blocking? Does that make sense? Like, understand what you're trying to do, then the ultimate goal, because the ultimate goal will come. It's just that you need to understand how to get there. Does that make sense? I really hope that made sense. I really hope so. Like right now, I don't think I'm actually improving all that much with what I'm doing, but because I'm trying to understand what I'm drawing, like the material, the overall structure of a finger, like that's why I'm able to see different. That's why, like, to prove that you're getting better is that if you can see flaws in your work. If you cannot see flaws in your work, then that's either a problem or you probably know it so well that there's no real reason for you to be drawing this very much. Unless it's for like a job or something, then that's one thing, or it's your way of how you make money in some form, I guess, if that makes sense. But if you're just doing it for the fun or you're trying to get to a certain level, I suggest look at how you can enhance your abilities. Then how many times have I got something done? Because worrying about it getting done or being proficient at it is kind of useless if you don't understand what you're doing. Because if you don't understand what you're doing, you're constantly going to feel like you're not going to get nowhere. Even if you're somewhere, even let's just say, even if you are doing well, you can ultimately hurt yourself if you don't understand what you're doing. Like the insides and out, like reverse engineer, I'm saying, if that makes sense. Like, I know that the hand has 5 fingers, I know it's got 1 thumb on one side. That's great and dandy, but if I don't understand, like, if I may know there's 5 fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the thumb over here, 5. And I know this one big palm, that's basic knowledge, but most people don't look at I call this the T-Mobile, like, if you know what T-Mobile is, the company, the phone company, the T-Mobile bars. because it goes like, it has this weird arc where it curves like this. The hand, people think the hand kind of goes like straight, and what happens is they draw their hands straight and look like a robot for most beginners, when it's these little things. So you have to like make a mitten out of the hand, because if you make a mitten, because a mitten is not straight, a mitten is usually curved with an arch because it's all connected in one, pretty much one whole sock. So for your hands, a sock hand, a hand sock, you know. So in that way, this could help you in the sense of, okay, I understand now what to look for when drawing hands. There's always this arc that I have to keep in line with, or I always have to remember to put the webbing of the skin in between the fingers, because if I don't, it's going to look weird and look like a robot, like I did earlier. I didn't put a lot of good webbing, but because I fixed it, therefore I can draw it a lot more effectively and make it look convincing. Even if it's not anatomically correct, it doesn't walk down the path of the uncanny valley, make you think that something's wrong with this particular thing you're trying to do. Because I'm trying to draw brass knuckles, and even though I'm not used to drawing it, I'm going to try my best to understand it than just trying to draw it. I think anyone can take that as a... I think that makes sense. I think that makes more sense than I think. I think about it now. Oh, and another thing. I need to make this curved, because it's curving. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is probably not hard. This is not hard, it's a bit challenging to deal with. But I hope that helped in any way there. Awaken, I hope that helps. Yes, Forrest, are you still here, bro? I'm not even sure. So whether you practice every 3 hours, that's a lot better than not drawing at all. Than 2 hours. So I suggest just keep up what you're doing. You're eventually gonna get it. Or you can watch some videos on YouTube or whatever country you live in that is equivalent to YouTube and see what you can learn. Or you can go to a course and learn something. I would send you to mine, but I'm still constructing it, so.
Stuffed with your first year cashback match, and you don't even have to send a thank you note. Cashback match, only by Discover Card. Learn more at Discover.
Oh wait, I think I know why it looks weird.
Something brighter.
I think because it looks like that there's spacing here.
For online sellers, and 2021 is going to be even bigger. So get ready with ShipStation. ShipStation lets you manage and ship all orders faster, cheaper, and more efficiently, all from one simple interface. It works with all major carriers, including USPS, FedEx, and UPS. They even offer the same big discounts on shipping rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies. Start 2021 right. Visit ShipStation.com. Click on the microphone at the top of the page and type in offer code Spotify. That's ShipStation.com.
Yeah, you got me motivated. Oh, I'm hoping that it did help, because I wasn't too sure it was on deaf ears or not. Thank you for letting me know that. That really made my day. I'm sorry guys that I feel kind of like meh. I don't really mean to sound meh to you guys. I'm sorry if I do. It's just that today has been just kind of a slow day today. Just one of those days. But
you listen to
I'm really
Spotify.
glad that that at least helped you in any way. So
And you still have hundreds more
it's
playlists
all
to
about how,
enjoy.
like, literally, dude, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Everything that you do in life just literally centers and falls back on how you look at life, how your mindset is at the time, at the moment of whatever you're trying to accomplish. So if you feel like you're not approving, it's just your brain playing tricks on you. It's literally the devil. That's what that is. It is what it is. It's kind of a dickish move of your brain to do that. Not saying you're evil or dick or anything like that. It's just your brain trying to protect itself from whatever, you know, issues it's trying to protect itself from. So don't feel like you're not getting anywhere, because I know you can do it. You can do it. And don't tell yourself that you can't. And if once you start saying you can't do it, you have lost the game. You'll be amazed once you don't tell yourself you can't do something, you'll be able to do it. It's sometimes discouraging, and I know it feels weird to say that you can do it, because that's just a cliche thing you hear all the time in like movies, video games, cartoons, animes, whatever. And that I can do it. And we hear that all the time, I guess, in life, and that always sounds so generic and it feels so cringe, but like, trust me, I used to think that way too, but after years of doing what I'm doing and, you know, and other things that goes on in my life, I have realized things that you can't let what people, you know, think or say about you get you in a mindset where you can't do it. That's exactly why they're telling you, because they don't want you to do it. They don't want you to feel that you can do anything. Because once you bring some type of idea to them, they're gonna find a reason why you shouldn't do it. And usually the people who do this, if you words of Tyrese, what's his name? Tyrese, what's his face from Fast and the Furious. He said this a while back. It's still funny to hear about him because about that meme that happened to him, but still, truth is truth. And he said most people who are quick to tell you shouldn't do something is usually your family. 9 times out of 10, people who are telling you to stop doing something or you shouldn't do it or shouldn't pursue that thing is because your family's telling you. It's like your friends might tell you the same thing, but it's very rare that your friends say anything because they don't want to seem like a bad person. But 9 times out of 10, the people who usually tell you shouldn't do it, shouldn't pursue that particular thing that you're into, is because they are trying to put you in a box where it doesn't make either them look bad or they're afraid that you may mess up, so they don't want you to look bad. And in a weird way, that is nice of them, but you have to realize you have to make mistakes. And when I say make mistakes, I'm not saying go make a mistake for the sake of making a mistake so you can get away with it, but try to make as less mistakes as possible. Because I think the issue is there's this YouTuber, I think I guess you consider him a YouTuber, and my folks watch him once in a while, but this one dude named I think Jesse Lee Peterson, he said a long time ago, someone called in his show because he does like podcasts and stuff, and he mentioned someone asked him, because he's like pretty religious and stuff, like ultra religious, more than I can ever be, but he said something around the lines of try to strive for perfection, because even though you can't capture perfection at all, make sure that, because even if you can't capture perfection, whatever you're doing is at its utmost I think utmost something, he said utmost perfection. So he's saying you can't hit perfection, but you trying to reach it will prove that you will make little to no mistakes in what you're doing. That makes sense? I think that makes sense. Sorry, I kind of messed up on the saying, but that's what he said. So he said you cannot reach perfection. And the things he asks of people, it seems like he wants them to be perfect, but what he's trying to get you to understand is perfection is not isn't the goal, but because you're chasing after it, you will make fewer mistakes because you want to be as perfect as possible, but you'll never be perfect. But it's good to be as close to perfect as possible than being perfect. Because if you was perfect, then you will never really know the goals of hard work. And nothing more rewarding knowing that you put hard work in something, you know, and either producing a financial gain from it, or helping someone that you cared about, or someone that needed your help at most. Like, it's things like that, you know? So always keep that in mind to yourself. Don't try to worry about being perfect. Just try to make as less mistakes as possible. If you can do that, then you pretty much won at the game. In my opinion, that's how I think that's what he was trying to convey, based on what I interpret from that. This hand still looks kind of meh. Let me see here, like. Oh god, where is going on with his thumb? Where is his thumb? Oh wait, it's there, but it's not there. Okay, it's there, but you can hardly see it. There we go. But I hope that helped you out there, Waken. I'm sorry I went on a long-winded rant about that. I try my best not to do that because I have a bad habit of doing that. And I'm really trying to work on that, so I'm so sorry if I was, like, overstating things. I'm really trying to avoid doing that, because I think that puts people to sleep and it sounds generic. So I'm sorry if I sound like I was over talking, like talking way too much. I didn't mean to say too much. I try my best to be as I try to motivate you guys in a sense, because I know how it feels when people used to say, oh, that drawing looks like crap, or people used to say that your stuff doesn't look good, or stuff like that, or you need more work. And the people say you need more work, I don't have no problem with, because all they're saying you just need to practice. But the people who outright just says it sucks for the sake of saying it sucks, and not explain why it sucks, I think those are the people who you shouldn't listen to. If they can't give any pointers on why it sucks or where they see the problem is, then you shouldn't listen to them. But if you're hearing someone like, okay, if someone said, that the hand drawing that you're doing sucks, and like, oh, okay, what makes it sucks? Because I can't see it. They will say, okay, so the reason why it sucks is because this hand doesn't pivot here, like this bone right here doesn't pivot, in that sense, or the fingers here look kind of weird. You're not putting enough like length, or you're not putting enough like here, here, and here, and here. See, if they point things out like that and can give you a constructive understanding of where you're falling at, then that's value, even if they sound harsh. I have no problem if you sound harsh towards me when you say this, because all you're trying to do is get me into a level where either surpasses you, or you want me to succeed at. So it's either one of those two things. Because I never hear a kind bully before. I have never heard of a kind bully. That makes no sense. Either you are or you aren't. Like, I'm not saying take bad treatment from someone. I'm not saying that. But if someone is trying to convey something to you that seems helpful and with value, even if it sounds a little bit not what you think it should be in your personal taste, it may help you in the long run. Because remember, we get a bunch of teachers in life, like in school, to learn how teachers teach, to learn how to adapt to certain things and certain people and certain situations. If we got the same teacher, then we will have a skewed understanding on how life goes. So if I had like one teacher and I only been with that one teacher all my life, then every other teacher that comes after that will be a nuisance towards me, because I'm so used to that particular teaching style that I can't adapt And the problem with this is, if you can't adapt to something, then you failed at life. That's how I see it. Like, you have to try your best to adapt. It's like right now what's going on with the coronavirus, you know? Everyone has to adapt and adjust in a new way, or a slightly different way than they used to, just to survive, just to keep their loved ones safe, just to, you know, do what they need to do to keep the roof over their head, or keep the loved ones they love safe, and don't cause no more trouble for everyone else. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people who just don't listen, and sadly that's the world we live in. And you know, it's sad that people don't listen and wants to make, whether conspiracy theories or a case may be, even if the conspiracy theories is true, it doesn't hurt to put on a mask to protect your grandpa, your grandma, or a case may be. You may not feel like it's real, and that's fine, but even if you don't feel like it's real, just put on the mask. It's not going to kill you in the next 10 seconds. Like, I'm not telling you to live your life. You don't have to listen to what I have to say, but I'm just saying, just protect others, you know? It's just like, if you care about your grandma, even though you don't give a shit about the whole, like, coronavirus thing, and that's fine, because you think you're gonna survive it, or you think it's not big of a deal, you don't think it's real. Even if you don't think it's real, just do it for your grandma, if you have a grandma, or a grandpa, just for their sake. And if they choose not to wear a mask, that's on them. But it's always right to do the right thing, just to keep others safe. Now it's looking like a real thing, because I actually put like some ellipses on this. It's amazing. But thank you guys for sitting here and listening to what I'm saying. I do appreciate you guys coming in and just listening. I hope whatever I'm saying is helpful, or at least you guys can hear what I'm coming from with this. But you know, I think everyone's entitled to their opinion, or everyone's entitled to, like, at least, you know, give their insight. But at the hints of someone's life, you should at least put the precaution, even if you don't think it's that necessary, just for them. If you have like a puppy, or like a mom or a dad that you live with or you care about, or even, it doesn't have to be your parents, it doesn't have to be your grandmother, it could be that one old guy next door that you live by. You know what I'm saying? He might be a kind person, for all you know.
2020 was huge.
But if you don't like no one, then go ahead and go
2021 is
wild.
going to be even bigger.
Can't tell you
So
how
get
to live
ready
your
with
life.
ShipStation. ShipStation lets you manage and ship all orders faster, cheaper, and more efficiently, all from one simple interface.
But I
It
suggest
works with all
just
major
do what
carriers,
you're
including
told, so
USPS, FedEx, and
this
UPS.
can go away and we
Even
can go
offer the
back
same
watching
big
TV, and
discounts on
we'll go into
shipping rates
movie
usually
theaters and
reserved
stuff
for Fortune
again.
500 companies.
Because I'm pretty sure everyone's kind of sick of being home, or have to adjust to new rules every few months or every month. That shit is irritating. It's just call it what it is. I don't mean to curse, I'm sorry guys, but refrain from doing that, because I try not to do that with you guys, because I know some of you are like kids who watch my stuff who like my work, so I'm gonna try not to curse. I'm sorry.
You can listen to any song, anywhere, anytime, without any limits. Ready to go premium?
I think I got this pretty well. Oh wait, no, I think what the problem is, it's not curved. So what I'm supposed to do is curve. I have to curve it. If I don't curve it, it's not gonna look right. I don't think Brass Knuckles is like this straight on thing. I think it could be, but then again, I don't think it is at the same time. It has to feel like well fitted into the hand itself. So with that said, maybe I can.
Easy-to-use tools are designed for every creator, helping you make unlimited episodes and get them heard.
But I think everyone here should understand that you can do anything. Anything's possible if you just put some time and effort into something. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be something really stupid or something really cool. Or something that you thought of that was original, whether it be that one show you wanted to watch, that one manga you wrote, that one webtoons you want to make, that one webcomic you want to do. It doesn't have to be art. It could be like that one Twitch channel you wanted to make, or that one YouTube you wanted to try out. You know, just put in your all, and if you failed at it, at least you know you tried. Nothing's wrong for trying. I'd rather try and fail than constantly wonder what could have been. Because I think we all had that moment, whether with a lover, a potential lover, or like a job opportunity, or like we didn't get to say something to someone in time and they're not with us anymore, whether it be a family friend or co-worker or something, and we're forever going to regret it because we didn't take the time to tell them what we needed to tell them or they needed to know. And you don't want that to happen to you. You should never live this life with full of regrets. You should try whatever you need to do to get where you need to be. I think that's the scariest thing, to die with regrets. I think the two things that are most scary is to die with regrets or die alone with regrets, knowing that no one cared about you. So if I want to draw in anime hands in any poses, I shouldn't learn 3D shapes. No. When it comes to anime, you should learn 3D poses. You should learn that because anime, yes, can be in 2D, but there are situations where drawing in 3D can be very beneficial to your anime drawings. But if you're making like a legit cartoon, like I said, let's just say, like, for instance, you have Daggett as your profile picture. There's very little 3D forms that you have to do when it comes to drawing Daggett's hands.
Daggett? Oh yeah, the little sticks.
But when you're watching something like Dragon Ball Z with a bunch of punching and stuff, there will be 3D hands that will be used. Like, not 3D, but you have to draw them and make them in form shaped and all that stuff. So it's something like that, like making a fist and drawing a fist and stuff like that. Like if you take like something like that, like Dragon Ball Z, or My Hero Academia, or what else? Cowboy Bebop. And I can name you like all of them, but like knowing your forms is very important. But it really matters what kind of anime you're trying to produce. That's really what it is. See, if you're making like a chibi like anime, I don't think there's gonna be really need for a lot of form knowing forms all that much because it's probably from a sideways angle. Most cases. So. I would give him the thing in his hand, but I mean, or her. I think it's a her. I can't tell. If it's I can give this individual like hands, but like holding something, but I'm just gonna keep it open like this for now. I think it's a little bit too stiff in its own right, but I'll give it a pass for now because we need to move on to the next thing. Or what I can do is like erase this. Well, I could make it all like bendy and stuff, but I don't know. I don't think. No, I'll put it back. I think it was just fine how it was. Oops, hold on. Oh snap, I just realized. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I missed out on something. Okay. I do appreciate every last one of you for coming in and saying hi. Okay. Or just coming in just to see what I'm doing. If you have any questions, I'll answer any questions you have. I'll try my best to answer. Okay. I'm gonna stop this part from here. I think the reason why it looks so weird sometimes by this angle is because I just have them spaced out like this, right? And because it's spaced out like this, it's not holding anything. I think that's the problem. I think this is where the illusion is breaking because I don't have him holding anything or him or her holding anything. Wait, something's not right. This is supposed to be, this is the pinky. Oh, this is right. Oh. I was like this. This is the thumb here. I don't think I made this thumb big enough. I mean, this finger thing. Big enough or big enough. Okay, I leave it be. Okay, I think we got this one in line. We got 2 more left, sadly. Okay, there we go. Oop. Bam. Sorry about that. Bam. Okay. The sketch going great. Yeah, it is. It is. I find this, I don't know why I find this so challenging. Maybe because the angles of how these hands are placed, but what's throwing me off, always remember something, guys, when you're drawing hands, never look, this, I think Death Force probably remembers this. I did mention this last stream. Always notice this. When you're not sure of a reference, look at the reference and try to figure out what you can do to make it easier. So remember, the knuckles are not a straight line thing. Maybe not use that. It's not a straight line thing, believe it or not. The knuckles are actually like a curved thing, because what happens is when you curve it, it gives it that T-mobile thing. Because remember, the T-mobile thing with the hand is the same thing if you were to make what do you call it, a mitten. And you notice that the mitten always has like this curved arch. It's like small finger, depending on what hand. This is the thumb, so this is the middle finger, longest finger, second longest finger, I mean third longest finger, and this one's the pinky, right? The smallest finger, I think, or the most equal size finger to the thumb, I think. So with that, it goes the same way with the knuckles, in a sense. So the knuckles seem like they're going straight, but they really ain't. Because like if you look closely, this is where it is here, it is here, it is here, it is here, and somewhere here. It's like that. It's not straight as you think. You see how the knuckles are actually placed, and I try to make it. It doesn't work for that. Hey Jack, what's going on, bro? Xena, Simple, Animarty, I think Animarty. Hey, Paper. Piper. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This. And because I can make it make sense, because I understand the shape or the form of the subject, I could make this and it looks like quite similar to this. Excuse me. So, like for instance, I'll do a rough like this. See? Quite similar, right? And then all I need to do is this. Just make sure that this is here. So what this does, makes a thumb. Actually, we're not even gonna be seeing the thumb, but that's where the thumb will be. And what's gonna happen because of this, we're going to that. Actually, we're gonna make sense out of this. So circle here, circle here, circle here, and circle here. So what's gonna happen? Hey Yuki, what's going on, hon? I hope you're doing well. Having a great day. And I hope you are having an awesome time watching stream. I'm doing history homework right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Get that history homework done. Rather do your history homework than listen to my weird self. So you'll learn more from that, I guess. I honestly believe in school they should let you when you start school like kindergarten, they should look closely at what and analyze what things you're into, what you gravitate to. And whatever you gravitate to, they'll try to construct like stuff around that thing you're gravitated to nurture that either that wanting or that talent that you have for that particular thing. I think that will make total sense. Instead of like give you subjects that you're not into, like for instance, if someone's into like, let's just say world history or something, they don't have to take math like that. They take very little to no math. They need to learn how to count, or no multiplication, but they shouldn't be able to they shouldn't be forced to take like hard algebra or like trig or geometry, you know, like all that stuff should matter to those individuals.
2020 was huge for online sellers, and 2021 is going to be even bigger. So get ready with ShipStation. ShipStation lets you manage and ship all orders faster,
I keep
cheaper,
forgetting
and
to
more
press the
efficiently,
button because
all
I have
from
the
one
other
simple
remote, the
interface.
other
It works with
phone
all
in my
major
hand.
carriers, including USPS, FedEx, and UPS. They even offer the same big discounts on shipping rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies. Start 2021 right. Visit ShipStation.com. Click on the
And
microphone
then,
at the top
like,
of the page and type in offer code Spotify. That's ShipStation.com, offer code Spotify.
Okay.
When it comes to my favorite TV shows, I've got a lot to say. So much that I've been wanting to make a podcast to share my thoughts with the world. Now I can with Anchor, Spotify's free podcast creation app. Anchor's easy-to-use tools are designed for every creator, helping you make unlimited episodes and get them heard everywhere. Turn your ideas into a podcast for everyone to hear. Head over to anchor.fm/get started to download the Anchor app and make your own podcast for free.
Okay, there we go. That would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. Because like if you're a kid who likes to draw art, you'll still get English and you'll still get math, but you won't get world history. You won't get like unnecessary things. You'll get basic science, basic like doodle brain like basic science stuff. But you're not getting no based on what you're into and what you like and what you prefer. You're not gonna get no stupid I'm not gonna call it stupid because that devalues what other people are into. You're not gonna get no periodic table homework or anything like that. You're not gonna get that. So you can customize the type of education you want towards that particular goal or that particular that particular that particular career you want that you think you can achieve. So you can nurture and enhance that person's wanting to get better at that particular thing. So way before they even hit college, even way before they hit even high school, they're pretty proficient at what they want to do. So it gives kids an opportunity to want to be into something that they want to do and don't have the lack of confidence to do it because people are going to say, oh, don't do it because that's not that particular, because a lot of people are into that. No, it's not going to be like a lot of people into that. It's because you learned all this much to this point that you're going to most likely get the job, or even if you're going to be in a competitive place, it's going to be guaranteed that you're going to land a job because you're not going to be kind of competent, you're going to be more competent. You know what I'm saying? Than kind of competent. What's up, senpai? Just chilling, dude. Doing some handwork. I've been doing well. Just trying to get good at my stuff, but like just literally talking about what the educational system should do for kids these days. Because I feel like the educational system is not working for like most kids. And I think it shoots their confidence down pretty well. They need confidence. They need that motivation. They need that that care. Hey, Camille, what's going on, hon? I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're doing well over there, senpai. How you doing, man? What you been up to, man? Love having you guys in here. It really does make my day. And that's 100% true. Yeah, I think it's true because, like I was saying, I think what they should do with kids, like from kindergarten up, you look closely at the child who's gravitating to certain things, and teachers will make the right call for what that kid's into. So let's just say a kid is into a lot of blocks, right? So what we should do is look closely at what he's good at. So he's good at blocks. Is he good at math? If he's good at math, he's good at blocks, and he's good at drawing, he could be a great architect one day. You know what I'm saying? Oops, I think I'm glitching. Sorry about that, guys. That's my phone acting up. Oh, wait, I think I know what's causing it. Take that out. There we go. I think it's getting too hot. I think that's something we all need. Well, me still drawing too, and that's 100% true. I thank you for the hearts, guys. It does mean a lot to me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, a little. Sorry about that. I can't do nothing about it. I have to wait till it fixes itself. I'm so sorry about that, guys. But just to let some of you guys know, if you don't like going on the phone or using Instagram to hear me talk or whatever, because of the glitching, you can always jump to the Twitch or the YouTube, because I'm streaming to that too at the same exact time as I am on Instagram. But I was saying that I think they should look closely at children and see what talents or what things they're into most, and then teachers will make the right call to give that child the care it needs. So like I said, if the kid's into blocks and if he's good at math, right, like he's good at counting and multiplying or a case may be, and he's good at drawing for whatever reason, these things sound like he could be a great architect one day. Maybe he's good at he could be a great artist, a concept artist in some form for video games, or you can get into Blender or whatever case may be. You know, these type of things. Or like, for instance, like let's just say a child's into like let's just say cooking, and they gravitate to the toys and like in kindergarten, like the little foods and stuff like that. Are they into food? Like if they're good at, like if they pretend to do like cooking and they like to plant, right? And if they're good at planting, what else can they do? Like, and they're good at math, let's just say, because with cooking, you know, you need to know how to do measurements, right? And if you like planting, that refers to the food. And if you're good at math, then you should be a chef one day. You know what I'm saying? It's these little things that will help the kid. And then what will happen is when this kid gets this potential career path, what will happen is they don't get like history 3 or history 2 or history 1. That I don't think they should get things like that. I think they should get things that gravitates to that one particular career path. And just in case, let's just say the kid, for instance, doesn't want to do that career path for anymore, for whatever reason, what they can do is teach the kid a trade. So if they know a trade, they can help themselves or something like that. I think that would be nice. So they have like a backup. That's like more like a backup plan, just in case if the career that they were working towards isn't for them for whatever reason, whether under circumstance or so. So the kid has to learn a trade in high school, well, before high school and into high school. So they have something that they can work towards, you know? I'm good at English and art. See, and if you're good at English and art, then you should be somewhat like an art teacher, an English teacher, or somewhere in the combination of both, like a poetic teacher, you know what I'm saying? Poetic teacher, or professor, or something like that if you want to take your studies to the next level from high school. So you're already competent as an individual before you get to high school, and then from high school it's just refining your what do you call it? Your skills even more. So there's that. So it's things like this I think will help kids, so they don't feel incompetent or feel like they're not good enough or feel like they can't function in society in any way. They have something they can fall back on, whether they want to go to college or not. So the trade is there just in case they don't want to go to college, or they don't want to do a certain thing they don't want to do anymore. So they can say, okay, I'm not going to go to college. I'll finish school, but I'm not going to go to college. I'm saying. Because, you know, college is not for everyone. And that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't think people should be forced to go to college. Because college can be a stressful thing for certain people. You know? So, you know, it is what it is. So people should have options, but I don't think people should go in life without a option, or at least a skill. At least they need to learn at least 1 or 2 skills at least, if they're not going to go for the thing that they was you know, working towards for whatever reason and then give up on. That's just me. Guys, if I'm still glitching, please let me know. I'm sorry. I know that Yuki, I don't think I'm glitching for you, but if I'm glitching on the phone through Instagram, please let me know, guys. I don't want to be yammering and destroying your guys' ears if I'm sounding like a robot or something. Let's see here. Oh wait, I see why I went. Okay, I see why it doesn't look right. Okay, so the hand, like this. And the hand is like... Okay, and then... like that. But I do appreciate you guys coming in here, sending me hearts and stuff. You guys are amazing. I love every last one of you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for being so supportive and being nice to me and being like very kind and just asking how my day is. It does make my day. It really does. Thank you. I would give you guys a bunch of hugs if I could. But thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me. I think you guys probably are having a hard time seeing what I'm drawing. So I'm gonna color this in blue. Actually, better yet. So thank you, Senpai, for saying hi. Thank you, Camille, for sending hearts. Same to Senpai. I don't know if it was him too, but thank you, Preto. Thank you, Dave. Dave? I'm gonna say Dave. And Cutie Artsy. Thank you guys for coming into my stream and saying hi. I do really appreciate it a lot. thank you, Yuki, for being in here again. I do appreciate that too. Thank you. And my journey of drawing hands. Now I need to slant this. I gotta learn how to slant things more often because I notice I try to make it more straight than slanted. The slanting it will give it depth. Okay. I wonder why phones get hot when you use them to live stream. Is it really playing that much? Well, it must be. It's kind of weird.
New this month on Disney Plus.
So what's our plan?
Marvel Studios' The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
So no plan. Oh yeah, I can see it working.
Disney's The Mighty Ducks Game Changers.
And let's just get out there and have fun.
That's one way to do it.
Marvel Studios' WandaVision. All episodes now streaming.
I have everything under control.
Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon.
You and the dragon are coming with me.
My source here says we're not. Let's go.
All of these and more streaming this month. Raya and the Last Dragon available for an additional fee with Premier Access. Sign up now at DisneyPlus.com.
Last St. Patrick's Day, the world changed, but we kept the lights on, our brewers busy, and we got to thinking. Let's
Oh
bake
wait,
some
I
bread
think.
for locals having a rough
Okay.
go. That's the real magic.
This
of
right
St.
here
Patrick's Day.
needs.
We Irish, we look at the silver linings, not the clouds. Please enjoy responsibly. Guinness Draft Stout, imported by the Diageo Beer Company USA, New York, New York.
This. This.
Hey, Spotifyers! Click or tap the banner to listen to I Love My Underground Classics. Essential songs from the late 90s, early 2000s underground hip-hop scene. Brought to you by the all-new Genesis G80,
this.
creating tomorrow, today.
Attention sneakerheads. eBay has made it free to sell sneakers over $100. With other sites taking as much as 25%, you're gonna have a lot of extra money left over for more sneakers. eBay. Authenticity guaranteed.
I really didn't understand the sneaker craze, to be honest. That's just something you have to be into. I don't think that's for everyone. Okay, now it wants me to do this thing where it's like spikes. Okay, like this, and then that's it. Me vibing to background songs. Commerce Central. Hey, hey, Spotifyers. Commercials, commercial. Hey, Spotify. I know exactly what you mean. That crap is annoying. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, let me bring this up a little bit. I think I need. There we go. I think. There we go. I think that's a bit better. I'm going to erase Yeah, I'm gonna erase this part. Erase this and this. Anything. Okay. Okay, and now what I'm going to do to give it a little more, I guess, depth, I'm going to this. That. Okay, and then I'm going to erase this part. Give it a little bit out. Okay, there we go. And now, I think we pretty got it right, but I'm not gonna put the, I don't think I'm gonna draw the spikes all that much. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna draw the spikes all that much. Okay, like that. Okay. Oops. There we go. I'm gonna put some inkling that it's holding on to something. I don't think you could have brass knucks without having like an actual guard here. So I'm gonna make mine a little bit different from this one. Nothing too crazy, it's just something pretty basic. Because the point of this is just trying to make the bracelet set in general, I'm not trying to stylize anything. As much as I should, but then I'm not going to because that's not the focus here. That is not the main cause here. Okay, now since we are like this, I'm going to erase this, and then we will put that away. Okay, now, yeah, erase that. Do. Okay. All right. I think we got what we needed to be on this. All right, now time to bring this down. So, wait. I try my best to get it right. This song is probably Minecraft. I think it's Minecraft. I do not like Minecraft at all, but like I think it's Minecraft. Hey, little bunny, what's going on, bro? think you've been here before. I think I remember that Naruto meme look. Oops. Okay, now I think we got what I needed from here. Okay. Minecraft is a great game. I just don't like Minecraft. To me, it bores me for some odd reason. Like, I'm pretty sure it's fun to play with friends, but I can't play that game by myself. But I don't think anyone plays it. I don't know. I think there's some people who actually play the game by themselves. I'll go on a limb on that one and say some people play it by themselves for whatever reason. Maybe for building stuff. Trying to do a world record or something. But I can't see myself playing that game. Okay. Yeah, I just can't see myself playing that. It's just me though. Minecraft is epic. I'm pretty sure it is. Love your art, bro. Thank you so much, little bunny. I do appreciate it, man. Try my best here. It's peaceful. I think that would be part of the reason why people might play it. I can see why people will play it for that reason. For just the very fact that it's like very quiet. Cause like sometimes I will admit sometimes the songs that plays in that thing can be a little bit banging. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like that doesn't exist. Yeah, I play with my dad and my brother. We are going to make a creative world and just build stuff. That's cute. That's so cute. That's cute. It's nice that you can play a game with your dad. That is so cute. I like hearing that. That's awesome. I applaud that. Kudos to your father. Kudos to him. I give him my salute to him. I don't know the dude, but I give him salute to him. Doing what he can to play with his kids. I give him up to that to him. Yeah, but I can see people playing that game for like the quietness. That makes sense to me. To me, it just doesn't make sense to me because I need like Minecraft is a forever going thing. People say you can beat the game by playing the Ender Dragon thing, but I don't think that's really anything. That's just an excuse for people saying that you beat the game. But I don't feel like that's beating the game. In my opinion, I just don't feel like that's what that is. I think that's just a hard, like a soft way of saying I beat the game. I don't think you can beat Minecraft like that. Not in that way, that is. Because Minecraft is made for like a forever ending, is a never for ending thing. And me, I like things with an ending, whether like, okay, so if I'm playing a multiplayer game, it's a little bit different compared to Minecraft, even though it is multiplayer, because if I'm playing like game like, let's say Overwatch, there's an ending in the sense of I fight one other opponent and the overall thing is to win. That's literally what that is. Minecraft is like, okay, I built something, that's great and all, but I can build something even better than this, and then in this, and then in this, and then it just doesn't end. There's no end in sight. The only time it ends is when you make it end. That's what it is. Minecraft is a better version of Legos. If you think about it. It's a more interactive, better version of Legos. I'm pretty sure there's even a Lego mod for Minecraft out there. Like that would be like if Microsoft and Minecraft made a deal with Lego, I think they'll make a lot of money together. But I doubt they'll do it. But no, I think they did. Isn't there like a Legos like Minecraft toy out there? I'm pretty sure there is. I respect your opinion. See, I'm not trying to attack no one. That makes sense. I like an ending to something. If I play a video game, whether it be a single player game, it has to have an ending. Or a satisfying one. If it doesn't, then I just wasted my time. Especially if the story sucks, but the premise is awesome, then that's just sad. I finished the game, story mode, but it was not worth it. But with Minecraft, there's no ending at sight, so like, it only ends with you. So it only ends when you stop playing. That's literally when it stops. But you can never truly say I beat the game. Because I don't think anyone actually truly believes that they beat the game because they killed the Ender Dragon.
Or click the banner to get started now.
Especially when that was not even integrated in the first time in the game at its conception.
This is what it sounds like on
I was like integrated like years later. Just to give people a hard, like a soft passing, I beat the game. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna devalue the game because
Tin Cup is a classic American whiskey.
It gives people joy.
With Rocky Mountain water.
It gives people a sense of purpose. It gives people a sense of I can build something. And I know someone made a whole. I think someone constructed a whole computer inside the game itself. Or something close to it. Like they did some type of programming thing with the flint and all the other mechanics of the game. They made something like somewhat of a calculator or a computer or something around those lines, and that's impressive. I won't pretend it isn't. I get rid of this. This looks terrible. I'll start over. This is the last one anyway. That's amazing in my book. That's amazing. Like, Minecraft is a place of creativity. So you can't just say I beat it. But I'm just different. I'm programmed with, like, I was programmed differently as a kid. When I used to play, every game I used to play had some type of form of ending, to Super Mario's, to N64 games, to Legend of Zelda, you know, you can name it.
Show me the one whose safety deems such destruction.
So I can't crap on the game for that. And its overall aesthetic fits well with what it does. That 8-bit retro look always works well for Minecraft. Like, there's always those cool mods, those cool 3D 4K mods, and they're cool and all, but nothing actually beats the actual, the original look, what the game was, or is. I think Microsoft kind of refined the look with a more sleeker look with the 8-bit classic look, but I think Mojang, the old original look, I think that one still wins because it's just the original look really has it just gives it its own personality, you know. But I'm not saying that the mods that's there, like I think the ray tracing ones, I think they're referred to, the ray tracing versions of Minecraft isn't cool. It's still cool with all its physics and its mechanics and all that cool stuff. I am not feeling this drawing, not once. I gotta look at this closely. So it's obscuring my vision, so let me see. Okay, Okay, so it's like this. I'm gonna get only this in here. So it's like that. So it's there we go. Like this, like this, like this, like this, this, and like this. Oops. This. Okay. Wait, this song. Is this Lion King? The merry-go. Oh no, it's Howling Moving Castle. Okay. It's the Howling and Moving Castle is a Ghibli film. Okay, I was like, wait, I heard this song somewhere. I'm like, where is it from? Like, I'm currently playing, believe it or not, I'm currently playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Not now, but like, in my free time. When I stream, sometimes on my gaming one. And I feel satisfied when I beat the game because even though everyone knows the story by now, I feel satisfied because there's an end in sight. You won't get, like, you'll never get that same, like, you'll never get the same feeling, let me do this right. You'll never get the same satisfying feeling of finishing Five Nights at Freddy's as you do playing Minecraft. Like, as if, like, the only thing close to that is probably accomplishing a building, if anything. Or, like, a certain structure you was trying to work on for a while, that maybe that's the closest thing to, like, a satisfactory, like, feeling. But it's not the same as, like, I beat the game, I don't have to play it again type of stuff. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Hold on, let me... Very true. See? I come from a different... I don't know if Death Forest is, like, close to my age, but, like, I come from a different time, like, everything with a video game had an ending. There was, like, no multiplayer like that back in the day. There was no such thing as multiplayer like that unless you were playing with a buddy at home. That didn't exist in my time. It was either you played a game, you had a game, that's it. Like, if, for instance, if you play Legend of Zelda, you know you're playing a single player game. No, not my phone. So annoying. I feel like this phone died, not again, not like last time. We're trying to keep that alive. But, you guys are not gonna, like, it's like that, kind of. Like, you know when you're playing Legend of Zelda, you can't play with your buddy. Or your friend. So you're just looking forward to beating the game. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, it was always about who beat the game first, not multiplayer, let's play together. That didn't exist at the time. And then when Xbox 360 came around, I honestly think in a weird way Xbox kind of changed the landscape of how people play games, in a sense. Not saying that PlayStation didn't do anything, but I think Xbox did a better job at the time. 360 did a better job at online capabilities, but I think PlayStation did a better job at exclusives. If you ask me, I think PlayStation did a better job of getting exclusives than Microsoft could have. Like, the only thing I think Mark, I can't do this one. This one is obscure as hell. I gotta figure this one because the shadows is throwing me off. Okay, this one looks a little... Let's see. Let me see. How many did I do? 1, 2, somewhere. 3, 2, 3. Let's look for something a bit. I think this one will be the best one. Because if I do the others, they're just going to be kind of similar to each other. No. I should do this one. Like, I think Microsoft did a good job at online capabilities at the time. It kind of sucked when you have to pay like not monthly, but you have to pay like once a year to play Xbox. But when you think about it now, that's a lot more generous than it is what's going on in the gaming industry now. Like everything's gonna be like $70 now. I think games are gonna be soon to be like single games. If you go buy a game nowadays, it's gonna end up being like not now, I don't think yet, but soon games are gonna be like $70. That's a lot of pictures. Yes, it's good reference. I have to go and look for those like the problem I noticed lately, like when I'm looking for something specific, I can't ever find it where and the thing is, I'm looking for life drawing. I'm not looking for like references that other people made already. I don't think that helps all that much. I think it's best to learn from like the actual human hand, the actual human body. Because there's very likely you're going to have nothing wrong with the it's very unlikely you're gonna have something wrong with the anatomy unless they have some type of disfigurement or something like that, but 9 times out of 10 the human body tends to form quite well for most cases. So using someone like your friend, your mom, your dad will more likely be the best option. Even if they happen to be paraplegic, they still have a human body, so you can always learn from them. And you can draw people who are like paraplegic and learn how they sit in a wheelchair and stuff like that. So there's always a way to learn. There's never a chance that you shouldn't learn anything. So there's that. I keep forgetting this is Tokyo Ghoul. It's so weird. Yeah, but I don't think that the state of how the gaming industry is going well. I think it's getting worse as time goes by because of microtransactions. And developers are getting lazy on how they like construct their games. I'm talking about AAA, I'm not talking about indies, because that's a different story. Because indies have to do everything on their own, so I can understand if they have issues with their games in some form, but there's no excuse for a AAA game like Sorry Park 2077, you know, having the problems it did at launch. That's a problem. The cost is too much back then. The cost wasn't that high. Wait, that's a problem. The cost is too much back then. The cost wasn't too high. I think back in the day, I think in the early 2000s, it used to be $50. A game used to be $40 to $50 depending on what you was buying. But within the mid 2000s, it became $60, $50 to $60. It used to be $49.99. It went to $59.99. Now it's it's slowly getting from $59.99 to passing to $60-70. It's insane, dude. Like it's getting out of hand. Like it's going and I think the gaming industry is going to implode on itself. And that's gonna cause trouble in some form. I really wish microtransactions didn't exist. Because I think what happens is that it makes AAA games lazy. Because as long as they say, oh, because when you think about it, when you buy a $60 game, that has potential DLC coming if the game does well, that actually means you bought a broken game. You bought a $60 game to play, you have to wait like what, 2 to 3 months, and get the DLC if you could afford it at that time. And some games don't allow you to play certain game types anymore if you don't got the DLC. I think Destiny did this crap. And it was really irritating. You couldn't play with some of your friends because you didn't have all the new DLC. So you have to play on the most crappier maps, or you couldn't play at all. And that really sucked. Like, literally. Heyo, hey man. Hey hon. I hope you're doing well, hon. Like fudge. My fudge. But yeah, I think the issue is like, I don't know, I don't like that, because I think it makes AAA companies really, really lazy. And what happens is, since they say they're going to patch it, because like the idea of patching used to be cool, because just in case the game didn't work well, they can just fix it. But now, because that's such a industry standard for patching things, I think it made most developers, not all, but most developers very, very lazy in that AAA space. So when something goes left, it's like, oh, we'll patch it later. Or even if it's a lot of hard work, so I'm pretty sure patching something is a lot of work. You have to go in and fix a lot of things, or take apart a lot of things to put things back together, and that's really, and I'm pretty sure people from Blizzard had this real problem when they had to go and fix and rearrange, I'm
Future Dale. Navy Federal Credit Union.
Yes, we met someone who wants to. Wasn't it a girl? Didn't you say a girl already paid for it?
I said your future, not.
I'm pretty sure a girl. You told me a girl already paid for it, right?
So you can buy your dream house.
Or was it an old guy? And she is from.
You can plan for your future at
NavyFederal.org. God, where Mystic Falls is. Mystic Falls is? Wait, what does that mean? Where's that? Where is that? I'm not even sure what that is. Where is that located? I'm gonna have to look that up later.
Music might unleash my power, but growing it, that's a different story. That takes grit, drive, and hydration. 500 shots before breakfast, 200 swings before lunch, and some late night sprints for dinner. Wash it down with some Powerade Ion 4 electrolytes and B vitamins, and it's back to
Are you serious?
Those hanging curves and cocky running backs aren't gonna hit.
Are you serious?
My power is on.
She's from there?
Watch it become unstoppable. Powerade, more power.
You can't be serious. What are the odds of that happening? That's crazy. The hell? That's crazy. Are you pulling my leg, or are you you're not kidding, are you? You must be like all ecstatic for that for some odd reason. That probably blew your mind. Anyway, but like the what I'm saying to you, Death, is that I think the game industry needs to be fixed. Because of the and also not even just the microtransactions, that's a thing on its own. I think the loot box thing is a problem. That is a real issue. I hate loot boxes. Like I play Overwatch and I'm telling you, I do not open my loot boxes. I had Overwatch since the day the game came out, and I never opened my loot boxes. Not once. I might do the event and they give me the skin, but I never open my loot boxes. Not once. If you ever play Overwatch. Or you know what I'm talking about. And I know that's really hard to believe, because a lot of people say, oh, you don't open your loot boxes. No, I don't open that crap. That crap don't mean nothing to me. Loot boxes do not mean nothing to me. Especially if it doesn't make a change in the fight in like any type of gameplay at all. That's just, oh, I look cool. But like, just imagine if you suck at the game and you have a cool skin. Now you suck with a cool skin on. That doesn't sound so cool. Imagine you get that one cool skin, you look like a badass, and then you get your butt like handed to you in like a ranked match. But you got that cool skin though, and like that's useless. Maybe you should work on your skills if you're taking it serious. I'm saying, but if you don't, then whatever. Okay, let me see. She said, and she met. She met them. She met the crew before. Which one has she met? All of them or just some of them? Okay, this is pretty much the same drawing. I don't like, let me see this. I'm not gonna like this. If this is pretty much the same drawing. Okay. I don't know about this. I mean, I don't want to abandon this, but then again, it's pretty much the same thing. Maybe it's like a different... Yeah, this is problematic. Okay, let me... Yeah, she said, she met them. I don't know, I didn't ask. Okay. How old is she, by any chance? What how old is she? It must be like in, what, her 30s? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I forgot to tell you, but season 2 of whatchamacallit's coming. I forgot what it's called. Oh my god. What's it called? 29 and has a 2-year-old. Okay. 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 I hear you. Well, does she seem nice, at least? Yes, okay. That's nice. What does she look like? She white, black, Hispanic? I'm assuming that she's white. I'm just gonna assume that. I just have this feeling. Okay. I think so far we're getting past this. She's white. Okay, I had a feeling she was. I had this weird feeling that she was. erase this in the middle. I'm near done, guys. I'm about to finish up and then we'll call it a night for tonight. Okay. I'm about to finish up. Near done. I just gotta make sure this is it looks right, and then we can get this done. Okay. I got most of that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Season 2 is coming out of that show we used to watch on. Should I? Hold on. I wonder if I should. Okay, let me see something. Maybe I erase this. Nah. Okay, delete that. Okay, I think I got pretty close. Just imagine I was measuring this. I probably would have got this on, like, yo, I'm telling you. And I don't think this is close because I obviously have my hand like this when his hand is like this, like sideways. Mine's coming kind of like at you, which I might should make that more. I should make that more close. Yeah, I should. Yeah. Maybe. Let me see something. This. Yeah, I think this is better. This is a weird foreshortening technique, but I heard this song before. Spirit Away. It's Spirit Away. I knew it. There we go. Now I have this foreshortening thing going on right now. That song is very beautiful. I'll play it again. Okay, I'm about to finish up anyways. I don't mind playing it again. I do like Spirited Away. Yeah, Spirited Away is fun. It's a good show. It's a good movie. You know what's funny? Every time I watch a Ghibli film, as a kid, it always played when it was raining. Every time. When it came on Cartoon Network on Toonami sometimes, on those like, those movie events they used to have on Toonami, they'll play like anime movies, and the thing is, when they always played Ghibli films, they always played it when it was raining. Every time for me it was raining, a Ghibli film will be on TV. It's the strangest thing. That's just bad luck for me, I guess. But like, I always love rain, so I always felt that was kind of like a good theme to watch a Ghibli film while it was raining. Because Ghibli films are always like so nostalgic to watch. I'm about to finish up, guys. I'm gonna just put in a little bit more emphasis on the handwork, and we'll be out of this. Oh snap! Zed's coming in with the raid! Thank you for the raid, Zed. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I don't want to get too hot. Way too hot to touch right now. Thank you for the raid, bro. I do appreciate it. Come with the raid. I'm on my hand journey still, drawing hands. Hey, old man. Came in just in time because I was about to finish up soon, so I'm gonna trying to get this out of the way and we can move on with our lives. Thank you so much for coming in. I was always meaning to do like work with doing like drawing hands again. Yes, I'm doing the 30-day challenge of drawing hands. So we're on day 14. Believe it or not. I already drew 4 hands today. You want to see them? You guys will have to see them anyway, but I'll show you in a second.
This is the sound of
Yeah, so like this hand is here, but this is definitely different because I made the foreshortening. I made a foreshorten, so it's gonna look drastically different what you're seeing in this picture in this reference. But I'm just using the reference as a way to give you guys an idea what I'm trying to draw, or at least give you an idea what I'm trying to convey to you guys. But I'm literally doing this with you know, with a sense of form. I feel bad about this drawing because I kind of did a drawing like this already today on stream. Let me show you in a second. I'm about to finish. I'm already done. Oh, oops. Move you over. Hold on.
You need to start saving with Navy Federal so you can buy your dream house.
With savings resources,
Here's one. Let me get
fees,
rid
and
of
accounts for every need.
this
You
one
can plan
little
for your
pouch.
future at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the
Okay, so we got.
and their families insured by NCUA, an equal housing lender.
I'm gonna turn off the.
This is an ode to Napa cabbage. Of all the cabbages on all the cabbage farms, only you have the crisp crunch worthy of our Bibigo Korean dumplings. No other cabbage would do, because no other cabbage
Okay,
tastes like
let's
you.
put over here.
We love you, Napa cabbage. Just don't tell green onion. Napa cabbage.
Hold on, bro. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Something here. Very nice. You're doing great, man. Thank you so much. Let me see.
Go Bibigo. Authentic Korean dumplings now
I'm
in the
gonna take
freezer
this
aisle.
away. I'll just take this away. I already used reference. You'll probably see in the video one of these days. So just trying to show everything. So I did this one. Oh. Okay, this one. This. Let's delete this. Don't need this anymore. Right. It was pretty hard to do this right, in a sense. I feel like there was some things that could have been kind of refined a little better, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. And then put this over here. Oops. Keep going. Just to make sure. Is this song from Kingdom Hearts? Song sounds like it's from Kingdom Hearts. Okay. All right. Now let's see. And then last but not least, okay, let me get rid of this. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna read what you said there, Zed. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, bro. Okay, there we go. I feel kind of bad on this one because this one kind of seems... It kind of just looks like the same one. But different angle, and it's foreshortened. So it's kind of weird. I might change the positioning of the fingers or something because it just feels kind of a cop-out or something. I might even do a whole different drawing, but we'll see. But I think I did a good job today in that respect because it was really hard to get the references, but I think I'm getting better as time's going because I know I wouldn't draw hands like this if I was like 14 days ago. So I know there's a difference in my my practicing. You guys picked brass knuckles if I remember right. Yeah, it was brass knuckles. So 1, 2. Okay, there we go. All right, he said, very nice, you're doing great, man, and I'm still hyping this Nami icon, and so is everyone in the crew. That is awesome. I'm glad. Maybe one day I'll probably make more emotes for Cap and for you guys. It'd be pretty cool and all that great stuff. But I think I did what I needed to do today. Hold on, let me plug this in before something bad happens because I need this chart. I need this video. All right, so I'm gonna sign this. I would like to thank everyone who came into my stream today. I'd like to thank Zed. I'd like to thank Zed. I'd like to thank Death, and also Yuki for coming into my stream on the other platforms on YouTube and on Twitch. I do appreciate it, guys. It does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Great stuff. And thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. And I just want to let you guys know for the last and 1 trillionth time, as I mentioned, I have a YouTube, I have a TikTok, and I have a oh, you see me from Instagram. For those of you on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube, you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and that's pretty much it for now. And Odyssey, but I don't think that's popular enough. That's why I'm not really mentioning all that much, but I will. That's usually mentioned in my videos. I don't think I'll be making a tutorial this week. I'm not sure yet. If I don't, then I may have to do a live stream on Sunday. But if I don't do a live stream on Sunday, I will figure out something to post. But I want to let you guys know that I have a course being created, and I hope you guys are excited for that because it will be nice to show you guys some techniques and stuff that I know other than just on YouTube, because the one on YouTube is like more free, but this one's gonna be like more premium, more information that you would get, more than you get on the YouTube version and all that good stuff. So I'm building courses for Gumroad and what do you call it, Patreon. So if you guys are interested in that, I hope you guys are. And I have a March Madness deal going on. It's like a testing thing, so If you guys want to be part of that, you have to subscribe to YouTube. If you're already subscribed to YouTube, that's great. All you have to do is subscribe, send me a message on YouTube, send me a DM saying I want to be part of your March Madness live stream. And when the week comes, when I'm going to do the live, I'll send you a link. That'll be a private link, so you guys can get the link, so you can ask whatever questions you have, any art questions you may have, or you have burning that you are having trouble with, whether it be shading, anatomy, all that great stuff. But if you know, I need a certain amount of people to come in, about probably 30 to 50 people. I think that's a fine max. And I'll be there for like an hour or two. So if you guys are interested in that and want to, or need some tips, I'm willing to give it. But you know, I just need a certain amount of people. It wouldn't make no sense if it's just one person, because if that's the case, I'd rather just do a basic live stream and answer their quick question than give them an in-depth version of what they need. But it doesn't cost you anything. It's literally free. So if you want to be part of it, just subscribe to the YouTube and send me a DM saying I'll be part of it, and then I'll send it to you when the week comes, when we start that day. That was a mouthful. So with that said, I thank you guys for coming into my stream. I'm Jace Reaver, and I really do appreciate every last one of you. Let me do this right. A, B, C, and D. I really appreciate every last one of you guys, and I thank you guys for being supportive, being nice and kind to me, and all great stuff. I try to be as humble as possible to you guys, and thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it plus ultra, keep safe, and all of that great stuff. I'm Jace Reaver, also known as R. Tetrick, and we did hands today with weapons, and weapons again is on brass knuckles. I spelled that wrong. Brass knuckles. So I hope this was informative or helpful in any way, you guys. But have a great day. Thank you, Zed, for coming in. You're amazing with the host slash raid. You're amazing, dude. I wanted to ask you what games you played, but maybe next time I get back on, I'll definitely try to jump in your stream. Let me know. Please send me a message on when you stream, like when is your schedule, so I know when to jump in, because that'll be really helpful. I would love to jump in and see your stream and stuff like that. So, but with that said, I'm out, guys. Have a great night, guys. You're amazing, and time to get some sleep. So I'm out. I'm gonna end this. Ugh. That's a nice view. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Aw. Alright. I'm out, guys. Laters.